Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want us to read your comment or question on air, hit us up at worshipandtributenerd@gmail.com. This week on the show, we hit you with the 5-finger death punch when we talk about our favorite martial arts movies.
Worship and Tribute Nerd!
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and welcome to Worship and Tribute Nerd. Hey, we're on location in Denton today. Denton, what a great city. Crumb Denton. What a suburb of Denton.
Which is a suburb of Dallas.
Where you could go to the Dollar General and meet Meth himself.
That's accurate. That is very accurate.
That's who that was.
Yeah, dude, he's a great guy. He just will steal your purse and help you look for it. You know what I mean?
I mean, he could
I saw it over here because I put it there.
Well, luckily for me, I needed to take apart my microwave and put it back together.
It's true.
He did half of that for me.
He'll do it for you. But the hardest part for him, the hardest part for him is finding where he put all the parts.
By the way, why doesn't Meth lead more people into like victory or like accomplishment? Because they don't
electrical
sleep.
engineering.
Because they come down.
They do when they're off duty.
Death. I think death has a big thing to do with that.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah,
death.
Yeah.
Death has a lot to do with
Loss of
it.
teeth and motor
Dude,
function.
Death Meth would be a sick band name.
Death Meth. Holy shit.
Or meth death.
Anyways, guys,
Dibs.
we're ranting already. We're only 2 minutes into the video and we're ranting. But anyways, today we're doing our favorite martial arts movies.
It's a very broad topic.
Yeah, broad topic. There's so many choices. There's actual kung fu movies. There's new school movies. There's fucking comic book movies. Whatever.
Ninja
So many.
Turtles.
There's anime
Yeah.
movies. There's
Yeah.
son. But
So
we're
we're just gonna
try to
do-
narrow it down as much as we can.
We'll narrow it down, and I'm sure Rabbit's gonna have like a lot of honorable mentions and shit to teach the
Yeah.
kids at home about martial arts. And
Rabbit has a
everything.
lot of
Listen-
honorable mentions
listen
that
to
I haven't
Rabbit.
heard of. So
Listen to
But
him.
anyways, I am here with my good friends. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Rabbit.
I'm Rabbit.
I don't know who I am anymore.
I'm Fuzz.
I'm Rabbit, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm Juan. AKA
Right.
Juan is evil.
Well,
what's
you
happening?
fucking get some free publicity.
There you go. Get some followers.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about, Buzz thought we were gonna talk about kung fu
I
movies.
did. I was confused on the topic, and then you guys learned
Right.
to me pretty quick.
But then we're just doing martial arts movies,
Which is huge.
which broadens it. But
Sure.
when you
So
say
much.
just martial arts, it like kind of brings it in a little bit to where like some of those mainstream movies, are at the front of your mind.
Yeah,
you know
so
what I mean?
Titanic out. Non-martial arts movies.
I'm pretty sure
Avatar.
Yeah.
See you later.
Right.
See you later,
Right.
guys.
Kick
that,
rocks,
that
bud.
movie sucked anyway.
Bridges in Madison County, get out of here. We're going to talk about you.
Sleepless in Seattle stays.
What was that parody
Mighty
movie?
Ducks also stays.
Ironically, I can't explain it, but it's there.
It's because of the Bash Brothers, dude.
It's true. The Bash Brothers.
What was that parody kung fu movie?
Kung Pao into the
Kung
fist.
Into the fist,
I
dude.
fucking love that movie, dude.
That movie was interesting. Y'all made
Dude.
me watch it one time, dude.
Dude,
It was so good.
I'm sorry. In my early 20s, watching that movie, allegedly smoking green stuff, I lost my damn mind.
Oh, yeah, that movie's hilarious.
Like about the third or fourth watch,
That
I was
movie's
like,
so fun.
not as funny, but it did its job on the first
Yeah.
one.
What about
for
Shaolin
sure.
Shocker?
Shaolin.
Oh, Shaolin Soccer.
Dude.
Yeah, Shocker. I said Shocker. dude.
Shaolin Shocker.
That's
I
a
was gonna
whole
say
different movie,
I was
bud.
like,
Completely different,
I
guys.
was like,
Don't
you've
watch
been-
that.
You've been making a different list over there, dude.
Yeah.
That's for a different
It's a
podcast.
different movie. Still good.
yeah,
Very
that's-
recommended.
That's
Not
my
at
late.
all.
That's my late night podcast.
Really true.
Shaolin Shocker.
Yeah. Oh, you're not wearing your heels.
NC-17.
You're not wearing your heels. You
NC-17
can't be in the
like
podcast. Just saying.
Ooh.
But yeah, Shaolin Soccer was a good one.
Oh yeah, Shaolin Soccer. While you're at it, Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung
the
Fu
same
Hustle?
guy.
Kung Fu Hustle was
Yeah,
pretty
Stephen
good.
Chow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle blew my mind when the first time I saw
smoking
it.
a
dude.
cigarette the whole
Oh
time?
my god, it was insane. It
Dude,
was like a
I
comic
watched-
book. You know
dude,
what I
y'all
mean?
made me watch that at the house in Gainesville. Y'all were like, no, we got to watch this.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Dude,
like,
It was
it was
worth
sick.
it.
I'm sure that you were like, "Why the fuck are they gonna make me watch
Yes.
this?" And then
Most of the movies you guys tell me to watch, I'm just
but
like,
that
why?
one paid off, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't call that one of my top fives, honestly, but it's
Yeah.
it's a good
Oh,
martial
yeah.
art movie. I mean, I want to kind of throw
Right.
out some movies out there so people
That's true.
understand
Right.
what we're talking about. You know, it goes all the way from like Rush Hour to Shaolin Soccer to even The Matrix.
Right.
You know, it's
Which-
out
Which
there.
we'll get to one. Quit
Oh.
spoilers on the
Spoilers.
podcast.
Cool. I didn't want to watch this anyway. Thanks for telling us what happens.
Jesus.
But you don't know
Rush
where
Hour's
it is.
number 1, everybody.
Jesus,
You
Miss
just ruined
Cleo
it.
over here, fucking predicting the end of the podcast.
Call
Shit.
me now.
For your
For your
free
free
read.
read.
Yo, did y'all think she was legit?
No.
Hell
No.
no.
Fuck y'all.
We
She
just
was an
watched,
actress.
We just
She was
watched
actually a trained
Fraudsters.
actress. Yeah.
There's a podcast called Fraudsters. Shout out Fraudsters, even though you're like making money and stuff. like they did a deep dive on just fraud, and like the first episode was Miss Cleo, and it was amazing. Honestly,
I kind of want to watch that because I love.
you
Miss
mean
Cleo.
listen?
It's on
Anyways,
Spotify.
yeah, it's on
I
Spotify.
want to watch the counter go by.
You're gonna watch my foot in your ass if you don't stop interrupting Miss Cleo.
Watch my motherfucking foot in your ass.
Anyways,
All right, let's go.
Before we
Let's
dig any
read.
deeper, let's bring up our best or worst comments. Is it a worst comment today?
It's not a bad one, but it's also
It's kind
I
of
guess it's
just
critical,
Right.
I
It's
would
a
say.
Oh, good. Another
greatest
critical thinker.
greatest worst
Awesome.
comments.
Best
Whatever.
worst comments.
Yeah, let's do it.
This was on the MCU Phase 4 and 5 rumors speculation video.
Oh, was that the one where I was trolling the whole time?
I think so.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. I do
by
that.
is that L Foss 64?
Yes.
Dude, that's a
L
dope
Foss
name.
64.
That is pretty
All
cool.
right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging
All
it.
right. Well, first he or she or they says, with podcast uploads, it is common courtesy to timestamp when you talk about specific things. So that's a criticism on your
Right.
part.
That is a criticism.
Yeah,
but
that's legit though. I can take
but
that.
guess what? I don't know how to do that. So
That's a lot
what-
of editing, bub.
So what's the dude's name or the
L Foss 64.
L64? Hit me up and teach me how to do that.
Yeah,
because
sure.
Send
I
us
don't
a
know.
link on YouTube.
Actually,
How to do
there's
it.
how to do
a
it.
possibility that you can't even timestamp until you hit a certain amount of like followers and stuff
Probably.
like that. So
Oh.
And then the second half of their comment, I should say.
yeah,
Anyway, you don't have any commentary for the rumors about Fin Fang Foom being in Shang-Chi
Mm-hmm.
or Storm in Black Panther 2, which we probably won't get now. Rest in peace,
yeah.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Donny, why
R.I.P.
you
Chadwick.
why you
He
talk about
fucking
that?
killed it as Black Panther. Killed it in most of your other movies too.
He was amazing.
Uh,
He was incredible, and the things that he did outside of being an actor was
Yeah.
even fucking
Yeah.
Yeah,
better.
he's
so.
just a
Even
great
better.
human being all around.
But yeah, I mean, thanks for the comment. And you know what? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to timestamp. And we're still, even now, even though that comment is like, a little bit old now, we still don't know what the fuck is going to happen with the MCU at this point. You know what
Yeah,
I
it's
mean?
out in the air.
Like it is way out. You know what I mean? Especially when we're talking about X-Men and
But
stuff
I mean,
like that.
Jared Leto. So
Jared Leto is actually.
Is that legit?
I mean, Jared Leto is playing Morbius, which supposedly
Yeah,
is going
yeah,
to tie into MCU eventually.
Well,
so
that's
you
You know
never
what?
know.
and so that whole episode, all I said was Jared Leto should play it the whole time because I'm so over that fucking cunt. It's not even funny.
He was good.
Getting
in
Australian
Fight
in
Club
here.
when he got the
He was,
real Australian in
when he got
here,
his
isn't it?
ass beat.
dude, he was good in Fight Club, and that was it.
Yeah, because he got his ass beat really bad. And it was
Anyway,
Anyways, let's get back. That was a good comment. Thank you for the
comment.
criticism.
Thank you.
And
at
You're
least you
right.
didn't tell us we suck, which
anything that leads
That's
us on a
cool.
good
that was-
rant. You know
It was
what I mean?
constructive criticism.
it
I
was,
would
and
say.
that's good to have.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's stuff that honestly, if I knew how to do it, I would show Michael how to do.
Right.
And I wouldn't do it,
I
but he would.
personally
I'd
don't
have
think
him
it's
do
possible to stamp time.
But let's jump.
Time is
it. Time's
irrelevant.
Time's
is a
fake
construct.
Anyway. Yeah,
Time's
it's
just
not
made up.
It's not
You know
even
what I mean?
real.
Are we moving through time, or is time moving through us?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My
All I know-
brain,
Never mind.
my brain just shit its pants. All right.
fucking
So, anyways,
terrible.
just to let everybody at home know, this is our
Double-neck
third. This is our
guitars.
third podcast to film today, so we're a little loopy. But
Running out of material.
Coffee
let's
and
jump.
Jameson.
Yeah,
Am
let's
I
jump
right?
back in to the subject at hand. I'm going to drop one that you might not expect: Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This is still one of my favorite movies. It's got the fucking jokes.
it's
It's
so
got the
good.
fighting.
Yeah.
It's legit.
The
It's
cast was
amazing. It was directed by Edgar Wright,
I
wasn't
agree.
it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Edgar Wright, yes.
Edgar Wright, killing it.
The graphic novel was incredible.
Yes.
Uh,
And you know
movie
what?
was amazing.
It gave me new respect for Michael Cera, dude. Because he was just
and
like...
the fight scenes, especially the first one.
Juice time.
Yeah.
Especially the first fight scene. The fight scenes were actually really fucking cool.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
Like-
the two chicks fight was really legit,
Yeah.
too, with the hammer
I
versus
don't
the...
know.
Yeah.
Just when we were making out, I would touch your knee.
What do I do?
Your hair's starting to get a little bit shaggy. The hat's on. that dude, I honestly think I could do an episode just on
That
Scott
movie
Dude,
is
Pilgrim.
Scott
that
Pilgrim's
movie's
amazing.
amazing.
Yes.
It's
It really is.
It's really good.
It's just like
It flew under the radar for me. I didn't watch it when
did
it
you
came
get
out.
my
Yeah,
email?
it wasn't big in theaters,
Not at all.
but it and the thing, it's like commendable because the book wasn't even finished. Like when they started filming that movie, there was no ending, but the guy that was writing the comic worked alongside all of them to just be like, "Yep, that's how you
It's
do
so
it,"
good.
you know. So
yeah.
Man, he should have talked to the guys from Game of Thrones because they could have really used that. They could have used some help there.
Salam.
Jesus.
Dude, I watched a read through.
Yeah.
That they did a cast read through of like I guess the 10-year anniversary of it.
Mm-hmm.
And even just the read through was amazing.
Nice.
Right.
It was on a Zoom call because it was all current, like
Dude.
during COVID.
Yeah.
So they were all on Zoom calls, but it was even just the read through was amazing
it
and
was amazing.
hilarious.
Yeah.
You went with Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
which I think is really good too. And I'm just
Yeah.
changing directions. I'm not saying this is any better or worse, but
Yeah.
I would say Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Okay.
Fucking love that
Yeah.
movie.
Couch and Dragon.
That's a
I
good-
can't even
Why,
say
that's
it.
a
why
very
do you
good
love
choice.
that movie?
Because of the flying and the magic.
Magic. It's just
Crouching
so cool.
Tiger, hidden penis.
I like how whenever like the sword
Shout
sound,
out Andy Dick.
Yeah.
You
the
don't
sound,
know.
Andy Dick, what's
the
up?
sound of the swords when they pull them out, it's like
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that was the first
So
movie
cool.
of that. Like, I don't know. Like that's the first
It was
movie
a
I
new
saw.
era of Kung
yeah,
Fu.
Right.
Yeah.
The first
It
Kung
was
Fu
like-
movie that I think I
Yeah.
ever saw.
It was like making an anime real life.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It
But
was
serious.
intense, and like some of the moves they did were fucking crazy. Like I don't
Walking
know.
on air and
yeah,
shit?
walking on air
In
and
the
stuff like
Or
that.
when they're fighting on the trees,
Right.
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Dude,
it's
I'd
pretty,
never seen
too.
anything like that before, so it
And
was
the-
fucking
The
intense.
shots, I guess, was it Ang Lee? I think that directed that, I believe. I could be wrong, but whoever the director was had some of the most beautiful shots I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Just so big, and I mean, it just
It was like a video game. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
No, dude, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
So as a big a fan as I am of martial arts, I'm not a huge fan of wire work in martial arts movies.
Right.
But there are a few exceptions. Crouching Tiger is one of them.
Dude, they
well,
killed
they're one of the
it.
first. Well, they're one, they're the
Sometimes
first
it's
big
uncalled
one
for. You know what I
that did
mean?
it.
Like,
Sometimes it's well, like that was like very like old school kung fu, like China.
right.
Like wire work was what they did
was an
to
ode to
mimic
Hong
those
Kong.
like
Right.
flying
Yeah.
maneuvers and stuff like
But
that.
then whenever you have like Romeo Must Die and you're doing wire work, it's
Right.
like that's uncalled for.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
There's no reason
exactly.
for
It got
Yeah.
really out of hand really fast.
Right.
but-
Shout out Jet Li on that. one.
Shout out.
And DMX.
But yeah, there's a handful of movies that I can get behind that have wire work, and Crouching Tiger was
Is
definitely
the
one
Matrix one of them?
of them. The Matrix
The
is
Matrix,
It
100%
changed,
one
that
of them.
changed.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I
movies.
knew the answer.
No,
to
it's
that
definitely
question.
yeah.
I mean, that seriously changed movies. Period.
Dude, that's sorry.
It changed in
I
what I
mean,
expected.
Can we
from
just
a
talk
movie.
about The Matrix now?
Dude.
No, we can talk about the Matrix.
Okay,
Yeah.
Matrix is
Okay.
definitely in my top 5 for sure.
Matrix is the second greatest movie of all time behind Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Dang.
The
End of
Matrix.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Don't at me. I don't care. You will not change my fucking mind.
Yeah. Well, they just changed the game. They
Yeah.
changed. We've
Yeah.
talked about this
Yeah.
before on
Yeah.
this.
A couple of times.
The
yes.
Matrix had changed movies from that point on. Like all the Marvel movies, even like the first few Spider-Man movies and
Yeah.
like Blade, they all took from the Matrix
Yep.
to start doing like
The
even,
way
like-
the way a scene looked and you know what I mean, the way it
The
worked.
the way
Yeah,
the
exactly.
action
The camera
moves,
angles,
camera
yeah,
angles,
there
like
you go.
everything. Like we wouldn't have Marvel movies that we do today without the Matrix.
Oh, dude.
Well, you remember motherfucking Neo whenever he would lift, like the first time in part 2 when he like lifted up to fly, he like did superhero pose like
Yeah,
and then lifted off, and I was like,
but
I
he
just
never did
came.
but he never did a superhero landing.
Right, he
never
never
did the
did
superhero
because he
landing,
didn't
no.
have to.
He did a
He did,
takeoff.
yeah.
Do you think air has to do anything with what is going on? Come on.
this place?
yeah.
Dude, oh my God,
No,
The Matrix.
But
The Matrix.
when he flexes at the end of the first one,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
and the
And it's
walls
like,
I
go
was
like,
just thinking about
Yeah.
that, dude. Dude.
Yeah.
So awesome, man. But it made me expect more from a martial arts movie from
Yeah.
seeing that movie.
It did. It did.
Or just an action
Because
movie
it
in
was
general.
like, hey, look, if you're gonna make a movie like this, you better step your fucking game up because
Yeah.
You're gonna have a good story,
Exactly.
good actors.
And it was
Exactly.
clean. All the fights were like super clean
Oh,
too.
dude, and you know,
Yeah.
they were just, and none of it looked fake. It all looked
There was
legit.
one part to me that always bugged me when Trinity jumps out that window.
Yeah.
And then flips.
Well, that was a
and
lot
then
of
lands.
CGI.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I was,
first off,
But it doesn't
that
matter.
really
That-
happened.
it doesn't matter.
So
That-
shut up.
First
That
off,
part's awesome.
They shot Carrie Ann Moss through a cannon.
No,
Yeah.
when she's like, "Get up, Trinity. Get up, Trinity.
Yeah.
Get up." Dude,
yeah.
it's so good.
Or
Dope.
whenever, dude, the scene with the helicopter, wherever he grabs the rope and wraps his hand around
comes
it, it's
down.
the
Dude,
most intense
Any
fucking
agent
scene.
fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when fucking Smith and Neo have the showdown in the subway.
In the
It's
subway?
Straight Mortal Kombat scenery.
Punching pillars.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Dude,
cool.
when he
fight scenes were
does
amazing.
a backflip off onto the dock or whatever, and he almost falls backwards
Yeah.
when the
Oh, yeah.
train comes,
Yeah.
is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just the subtleties in my, like when they're punching each other and like dust is
Yeah.
flying off of them.
Yeah.
Like, because it makes it feel like they're actually hitting each other, you know?
Yep.
Not just like pulling punches
That's that
and
Hong
shit.
Kong work right
Or this
there,
one
though.
too.
Because
when
they
he wa-
really were
when
hitting
he
each
was
other.
like when he goes to punch and he was like, huh.
And just, dude, that. Oh my god, that.
Yeah. Matrix is legendary.
Yeah, Matrix.
really is. And-
Keanu, what's up, man?
I love you.
Even Bill and Ted 3 blew me away.
You saw that? Was it good?
Best
Dude, I'm
trilogy of all time.
I'm Dennis. No, I bought it. I bought it the day it came out because it was like rent it for 20, buy it for 25. Fuck yeah, I'm
buy
buying
it,
it.
yeah. I'm kind of-
Only,
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, only
haven't either.
Keanu.
You haven't seen it?
I still haven't seen it yet.
Let's,
If I'd known-
let's get
if I-
drunk and watch it
if
right
I
now.
knew you owned it, man,
Dude,
I
I'll
got
watch
shit to
it.
do.
I'll watch it.
Dude, we'll
Dude,
fucking watch
I'm on
it.
vacation, bitches.
Only
I'll do whatever I want.
Keanu can be that stoner, like 80s metal dude, and Neo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Like,
John Wick.
And John
And
Wick.
John Wick. And what's
The dude from
what's
And
Speed.
Johnny.
Last Samurai? He did a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of them.
No, The Last
No,
Ronin
the-
or some
47.
shit.
That was 47.
47.
Ronin.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That was a good movie too.
I'm
though.
sorry because
yeah.
that's fucking Tom Cruise, right? Yeah. The Last Samurai. That dude fucking
That movie
sucks.
is fucking amazing.
It is, but
Yeah.
that guy
That is a
fucking
good
sucks.
movie.
Let's see. Another one on my list that includes wire work would be Kill Bill.
Kill
Kill
Bill.
Bill's sick.
One or two?
Tasteful wire work. The
Right.
first one is obviously the
one.
best one as far as martial arts goes.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they pay a lot of he
Well,
pays tribute to a lot of the
right.
old school kung fu movies.
Kill
in
Bill
that first
1 was an
Kill Bill.
Asian style
Yeah,
movie.
It
Yeah.
was
Well, I
the
mean,
whole
2
thing.
was a western. You
The
know
way
what I mean?
the way the camera would, like,
Yeah.
when it would
Flash.
turn and then it'd
Yeah.
be big music,
Or it'd be
it'd
like black and white
bam.
scene,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a samurai
The whole,
showdown.
the whole
you know?
when they showed what happened inside the church and it was in black and white, that part was fucking tight as fuck. That's just cool.
Yeah, that first gunshot always got me when she's like, "Bill."
It's yours.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude. And then
Yeah.
don't forget the pussy wagon truck.
My name's Buck. and
I'm here to fuck. Oh my god. Canceled.
No.
Yeah, you gotta
Canceled.
You gotta
Kill
pick
Bill.
that.
Canceled. You're done,
So good.
Tarantino.
But that like the final fight scene between well, first of all, like
Over Nishi. Oh,
the fight scene with her and the Crazy 88 is just
oh yeah,
out of control.
out of control. like in a good way.
it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you can
Insane.
leave, but your limbs belong to me.
Yeah, but her yes. But yeah, the final battle between her and Oranishi, it mimics Bruce Lee's fight in I think it's Fist of Fury.
Okay.
He fights that big Russian dude in the same like kind of courtyard.
Right.
and I love
well,
the
she's
music.
wearing the suit too. The fucking
The yellow
The
suit.
yellow and
suit,
black
yeah.
suit, yeah. Which that's
Yeah, that's straight nod.
Game of Death, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
same thing. He was just paying tribute to.
I mean, definitely shout out to Bruce Lee. You know what
Shout
I
out to
mean?
Bruce
Dude,
Lee.
Bruce Lee was the shit. I used to have a Bruce Lee jersey for some reason. It was dope as fuck.
What sport?
No, it was just like a cool, like, it
Football.
had a dragon on it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was just like in the you know, like a jersey. I don't know why I bought it, but I had it.
Because in the '90s, that shit was dope.
Yeah, I mean,
dope.
yeah, early 2000s. whatever.
Match that with a pair of Jinkos.
No, it was a pair. Dude,
Yeah,
first
go to
off,
Spencer's Gifts, pick up a shirt.
Look, Jinkos were done. I was wearing Dickies back then, homie. So get your fucking shit
I
straight,
never
bro.
got into Jinkos, man. I wanted to. My mom wouldn't buy them for me. She just said no.
Lee Pipes.
You would rather upgrade to, instead of buying $50 Jinkos, you'd rather buy $300 satchel jeans.
That was like years later, and that's embarrassing. Don't bring that up.
Dude, it's not embarrassing. You like what you like, dude.
Well, I don't like it anymore.
Well,
So, if I still liked it, I wouldn't be embarrassed.
I mean, you could keep your fucking rope and your fucking...
just stop. He's calling you a cowboy. That's
Yeah,
what he's calling you.
Oh, because of that belt
Keep your
buckle.
jaw in the big old pockets. Keep your little girlfriend in there.
Yeah.
You keep your little girlfriend in there. What's all right? What's another one?
Anyways, let's get back on topic. Juan, what do you got, dude?
All right, another one. Well, I'm not going to say the number one because that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to skip off over that one. What's another?
Double neck
I mean, I'll go. I'm fine. I'll
guitar.
go. All right. Legend of the Drunken Master. Motherfucking Jackie Chan.
You know what? I'll say any Jackie Chan movie
See,
could fit that bill. Any single one.
There's a lot.
I could do a top 10 Jackie Chan movies right now.
Exactly.
Same, dude. Like I said, Rumble in the Bronx which
Operation
is another
Condor.
one.
Rumble in Bronx is probably my favorite
Same.
Jackie Chan
It is
movie of all time.
that
See,
or
I
Shanghai
pick-
Nights
so,
with Owen
Police
Wilson.
Story.
I love Shanghai Nights.
The original Police Story is fucking amazing.
I pick
I think that's my favorite one.
Legend of Drunken Master because, like, the charisma of the movie. Like,
Right.
like there's a bad guy that knows kickboxing. There's a bad guy that knows like drunken fighting. You know,
Right.
like there's just a
Yeah.
lot of like video
Right,
game
right.
elements or whatever. And there's also a scene where he fights like 50 dudes with a big bamboo stick and his shirt wrapped around it, and it's like splintered on the end. So he would like when he would pull back the shirt, it would splinter
seen that.
out.
Yeah.
But when he would tighten it, it was like a bow staff. So he just fought like 100 dudes with axes.
And you know if
and
there's anybody that could do it.
baller as fuck.
Motherfucking
dude.
Jackie
And
Chan,
it's
bro.
crazy
Yeah.
because like a lot of that shit you watch, there's no cut.
No.
It's
Yeah.
one take. A
Dude.
lot of this shit is one
Yeah,
take.
and he
Oh my
probably
God.
like broke his nose and his leg like 15 times.
Dude,
during
I've
the-
watched montages of his takes.
Yeah.
Like where he does all of his own stuff.
biffs
and
it.
Yeah, and he
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, the dude would go up ape shit. I don't know how he could do all like the kind of shape you would have to be in to do all that
Dude,
I
stuff.
saw one
He's
where
a
he had to
badass.
like
Ridiculous.
dive underneath like a teller window.
That's
like, at a
fucking
bank,
dude.
and
Come
he
on, that's
broke
Rush
his
Hour 2.
ribs.
That's Rush
Yeah.
Hour 2.
Yeah, and he broke his ribs
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
And guess what? He got the shot.
Well,
He did
yeah.
it again.
Yeah, he
He
broke
killed
his
him.
foot. He broke his foot on Rumble in the Bronx.
and he still did
he
kept
got the
going.
shot.
They got like a sock that looked like a
That looked
shoe
like
or
a
something.
shoe.
Yeah.
Dude, when he jumps over the chair in Rush Hour 2, he jumps over the chair and it's an outtake at the end of the movie and he hits his tailbone and he just goes,
And he's-
Yeah, that was like one of the best parts of Jackie Chan movies. They would
Yeah,
always do
to see-
outtakes at the
Yeah.
end,
Yeah.
like
Well,
rolling the credits.
and
They
of
would
course the outtakes with Chris Tucker are fucking just hilarious.
and by the way,
Stalker.
which one of y'all just kicked me? Is that my gun? That is my gun.
Like you said, honestly, like your pick, yeah, but any Jackie Chan
Yeah.
movie for me is up there.
That's
Up
true.
there. And I could argue
Yeah,
one's better
right.
than the other.
Well, you just
as well.
have every kind of martial arts movie
Yeah.
with Jackie Chan. You've even got the motherfucking the golden
Karate Kid
suit or
that
whatever.
he did with
What's-
fucking
He's done everything.
Yeah.
He's done
The
everything you
tuxedo?
could
the
think of.
tuxedo, yeah.
That was
Where-
cool shit.
yeah, that was sick.
Like his spy like movie kind
Yeah,
of.
Yeah.
yeah. He even had a cartoon. Motherfucker had a
He's done
cartoon.
everything.
Dude, all the Rush Hours were dope as fuck.
Yes, they were.
Even though they were terrible, they were still
were
dope as
funny.
fuck.
Oh, I got one right now.
What's
It's a
up?
deep cut.
What's up?
Cyborg. Fucking love
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Cyborg, you know, it didn't age well.
It did not
It's
at all.
sick though.
It-
I loved it as a
I
kid.
honestly can't tell you if I saw it or not.
I've seen it recently. I'd say recent, within the last 4 or 5 years. I've seen it,
It's
and
pretty recent.
it's not that good.
There's a lot of scenes where he's holding the barbed wire and remembering how they fall down the well.
Yeah.
That's like a third of the movie is just that flashback over and over.
And as an 8-year-old, it really spoke to me.
Yeah.
As a 38-year-old, not so much.
It was like and I said this the other day. It was like watching Dragon Ball Z. You know, like next week maybe he'll fight someone, but let's show that shot again.
I used to dig Dragon Ball Z so much. It's still good. I should respect it, but it's not my jam anymore.
okay,
let's
so movies that I've seen that changed my perspective,
Right.
like The Matrix was one of them.
Right.
And then the next one after The Matrix, I would say was Angbok, the Thai warrior with Tony
Oh,
Jaa.
yeah. I remember that.
Protector.
Shout out to
movie
Thailand. What's
is
up?
Fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And that at the time it was like the greatest martial arts movie I've ever seen.
Right.
Even the opening sequence, those dudes are all climbing up the trees
Mm-hmm.
and they're falling down and hitting the branches and flipping and then smacking into the ground.
Wait, did you say Angbok or the
the
Protector?
Thai warrior.
Oh,
Angbok.
Okay, so the
Angbok, yeah.
Protector was another one that he did.
The Protector
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
after that.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
the Protector
Gotcha.
one is the one. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Unbok, but I have seen
Angbok is
Protector.
amazing. It's like his first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the
I've seen
Protector
Angbok
was
too.
badass.
Dude, that's
too.
sick.
Yeah.
Protector's the one where he had like that.
It's basically the same plot.
Yeah.
Like, so in Angbok, this dude comes into their little small village and steals the head off their Buddha and takes it. So he goes to get the head of the Buddha back.
Right.
And he just whips everybody's ass the whole time.
Right.
And in the Protector, they steal his elephant. And he goes
Yeah.
to get his elephant back, and he whips everybody's ass the whole
Yeah.
time.
So basically,
But
he
it's like the
whoops
same plot.
everybody's
Yeah.
motherfucking ass.
But,
But-
in the Protector, there was a long ass scene where he
There's
was
the scene,
going up the stairs,
And they did that scene multiple takes.
Yeah.
And it's insane.
and it's all one shot.
That's the one that really got me to be like, oh my god, these guys are amazing. That's one
yeah,
shot.
I
That's
think
one
that
shot.
we
But you need
were
to
roommates
watch-
at the time when we
Yeah.
watched that.
But
yeah.
if you haven't seen Angbok, then you have to watch it.
I'll
definitely
watch
do.
it.
The
for
first
you,
one.
Robin.
The first one is insane.
And if you like Thai people,
They're punching each
Dude,
other.
I do. You're tired, bro.
That was one of the first movies where they actually started punching like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and kicking. Like you see people get kicked in the face and punched in the face, and you're like, okay, that was fucking
Yeah.
real. There's no
Right.
way.
Like, that
Like
guy
they
really
trained
got
they
hit.
trained how to punch and kick
to cause
make
the
it look
least
real.
amount
Right.
of damage as
to
possible.
cause the least.
kick,
Yeah.
they
You're
only,
gonna-
they
you're
still
gonna
get
get
the,
punched and kicked
They
in
only
the
got the
face.
farts
It's
kicked
amazing.
out of them, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like they had fart cushion just for that.
Yeah.
Because
They would wear like you can even see sometimes they wear like specialized wigs when they get
padding.
like because
Oh,
he would do
yeah.
a lot of elbow
Right,
stuff and
yeah.
knees and he would elbow dudes on the top of the head, but they
Though-
were wearing like a padded wig or some shit.
There was a scene that was so ridiculous in the Protector though, where he like used elephant bones to cut
Yeah.
everyone's Achilles tendon. He was
Yeah.
like everyone in the room. He's like,
That's why that one kind of I was like that one's kind of
right.
that
it gets
sounds pretty
it gets
legit.
campy.
gets
you know?
kind of ridiculous.
What do you guys think of Old Boy, the original one?
Yeah. The original Old Boy was sick.
With
yeah.
the-
That's
We
one of my
got-
favorite movies of all time, but I don't consider it a martial.
Yeah,
arts
there's
You
not
know-
much martial arts going on.
You know,
with
it's
it.
been a while since I've
There's
seen
the
it.
one fight
It's just
scene,
like
the
a
hallway
brawl.
fight scene, the
Yeah,
brawl.
yeah.
With
Yeah.
he's got hammers and shit.
Yeah.
But
Dude, that was so brutal.
don't consider that a martial arts movie.
Well, what else?
I'll defer.
What else does anyone got?
fucking
'Cause
kickboxer, dog.
Kickboxer. That's our second Van Damme movie.
Dude, I love
Van
the
Goddamn.
dude.
Did you guys ever watch what is it, Best of the Best with like what was it, Eric Roberts I think was in it, and
Yeah.
they're like the Olympic karate team fighting against this Korean.
Yeah.
Dude.
Best of the Best 3 was my favorite.
See, I remember that it came on HBO and I recorded it whenever you could like press record on your VCR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I did-
we're that old.
Yeah, we're that old. You have to like put the tape over the little thing so that way.
And if somebody changed the channel, then
you're
you're
fucked.
fucked.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You're beeped.
You're like,
My dad would do that just to fucking be dick.
yeah, you're like, oh man, I can't wait to watch the second half of Titanic. And then you're like, who fucking recorded over this shit with fucking Murder, She Wrote?
I wanted to see if he painted her like a French girl.
It was the best part, Dad. You recorded over the best part.
I was going to see some Kate boobies.
Yeah, I'm gonna see some titties, daddy, and you fucked it up,
And you put WrestleMania on there.
dude.
But that's pretty dope, though.
Yeah, WrestleMania is pretty dope.
WrestleMania is.
It's on your shirt.
It's on your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's the ultimate motherfucking
So
warrior,
what,
dog.
What else you got, Rabbit? Because I'm about to say this number one. You
All
know
right,
what I mean?
okay. After Angbok would be the raid.
The Raid.
In my
The Raid
mind,
is a good one.
in my mind, the raid is like top
best,
of the
top tier.
Like you can't get
Dude, the
any
fight
better than
scenes
that.
in the
I
Raid
still
are
haven't
fucking
seen anything
legit.
better than that yet.
I haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
It's brutal. It's kind of low budget, but it works. Much like
interesting.
Angbok, it's like they punch each other, they kick each other for real.
That's so sick, though.
It's insane. The fight scenes are incredible. There's a fight scene, but there's two guys versus one. This tiny little dude called Mad Dog, and he's a fucking monster, but he's like 4 foot tall. and he fights 2 dudes at the same time for like 9 minutes straight.
That sounds amazing.
It's insane. It's one of the greatest fight scenes I've ever seen in my life.
2 chicks at the same time.
Like, imagine being a stuntman and like being like really good stuntman, right? And you're in America and you have all this stuff going on, and then you turn on the TV and you see this Indonesian shit, and these guys are fucking each other up.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I'm retired. I'm done. I'm not doing that.
I just fell down
I'm
a flight of
stuntman.
stairs today. I'm not getting punched in the fucking face.
Like, these guys
dude.
are really getting, like, I fell down like half a flight of stairs. They made it seem like it was a lot longer in those pads and shit. These guys are falling down 20 flights of stairs, and they're legit falling down these stairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
You know?
But
Like, that would suck.
And also they have like there's like scenes with like knife fighting and stuff, and they're getting
See,
cut.
that's
Yeah.
tight.
It's like
Yeah, John Wick.
it's
would-
like
yeah.
it was the precursor to John Wick stuff. Like
Well,
there
like,
was guns, there was knives, people are getting cut.
The raid was like so influential that like lots of new martial arts in American movies
Yeah.
are bringing them over.
Yeah.
They're like being
Right.
a part of it. You know what I mean? Especially
Well,
like the new John Wick and stuff
John
like
Wick
that.
for sure,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100% John
His
Wick.
influence.
Fast and the Furious took some odes from there. Just that one
Yeah.
scene. It's just a small scene, but you're showing that Hollywood scene, what's going on over there. It's like, okay, we got to get some of that shit over here.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know, speaking of people getting kicked in the face, our number one
Our number
is a little
fucking
different
one.
because he's known for kicking people in the face, and they complained about it because Jean-Claude Van Damme, was like not pulling his punches and kicks, and like people would always talk shit about it, and like they'd be like, he's hard to work with, he really kicks you know what I mean? But Bloodsport,
Bloodsport.
is-
I watched that movie
yeah.
for the first time with my
That's
dad
our
when I was
number
a
one.
kid, and I could talk about it all night, and I would. I
Yeah, it's
fucking
one of those
love that
movies
movie.
that I don't remember the first time I've seen it because I've seen it so many times growing
it's-
up. It's just always been there.
I can remember it gets watched at our house a lot. Allie hates it because I watch it so much, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not
It's a-
fucking
it's a
ashamed
good
of it
movie.
whatsoever.
dude, I do
And Forrest
like
Whitaker's in it. I shouldn't have to. I said that like 10
yeah,
times
a
today already.
a very young Forrest
Yeah,
Whitaker.
and his eye's not completely crossed yet in that
he's-
one. You
It's
know?
working on it.
He's got a twinkle in it at this point. You know what I mean? He's a young actor. He's
It's
got his
so
life
good.
ahead of him. But
Have you ever noticed that Van Damme in like every one of his movies bangs some hot chick?
oh yeah,
Well, yeah,
definitely.
duh.
Like in
Yeah.
like Lionheart,
and you always
he
see his
bangs
ass.
that chick. Yo, dude, if you don't see his ass, you're a bitch. You
It's
know
not a
what I
Van
mean?
Damme movie. You don't see his ass.
You'd be like, Van Damme.
Like if I
That's
went to the
true.
theater and I saw a Van Damme movie and I didn't see his ass, I'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit?
I want
Get
my
my
money
money back, money back now!" And then you kick them in the face if they don't.
you do the splits and then like Johnny Cage punch him.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, but Bloodsport is just the scene where he punches the bottom brick and breaks the bottom brick, and
Yeah.
that dude's like, "Brick, no hit back." Like that is
Yeah,
fucking
no board, no hit back.
brick, no hit back.
No board, no hit back. I think I could be wrong though. You could be right.
It's possible.
It's kind of funny. Like the whole premise of it is this guy breaks into like some guy's house.
Yeah.
That's a
Still a
Mandela
sword.
effect.
Well, they fucking dump exposition on you like crazy in that movie. It's all in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know
He's
what
like,
I mean?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
like some kid
The
just
kid that
The
plays
kid?
John Claude Van Damme.
Oh my
doesn't look anything like
and the words
His
don't
acting
match
is
up
so
either.
terrible.
wasn't going to steal it.
I wasn't going to steal it.
Dude, the
It's
word,
like, why is this white kid talking like he's Asian,
Yeah.
but he's supposed
Yeah.
to be from Belgium?
Yeah, and then you're like, why is the little Asian boy in the scene so much better of an actor than the guy that's
And has
supposed to
a
be
better
the main?
American accent.
Dude, it's so
white
bad.
Oh my god! And it's just like why did
But
this guy?
I would say that this movie was the movie that ignited the flame that became Mortal Kombat, because this
Yes.
was before Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat.
Yeah.
And
It was
you
a
got
good time
you
for
got
it.
like a tournament, you got like very specific characters
saw multiple
from like
styles.
Yeah.
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 It was like MMA before MMA.
Right.
Really.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's a real thing. Kumite was been around for a long time,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Frank Dukes. Like put up your dukes.
Frank Dukes, like, put up your dukes.
So okay,
USA.
So I understand that Frank Deuce is a real person.
Right.
That's been confirmed. He's
right.
a real dude.
Yeah.
I am not convinced that he really did the things that he said he did.
Right.
I am.
I'm just-
Jean-Claude
I'm just
Van
I didn't
Damme.
know this was supposed to be based on a true story.
Yeah,
no, it is.
it's
Like,
Frank Dukes is a
it's-
real person.
it's
I mean, I know the
it's all
Kumite is a real
legit.
thing, but I didn't
Yeah,
know
Kumite
that
is a real
Frank
thing.
Dukes
Frank
and
Dukes
all
is a real
that.
person.
But everything else, maybe Ed Boon from Mortal Kombat wrote it or something.
like it just seems a little.
It seems a little far fetched, but at the same time, it's still pretty fucking tight.
And you
Yeah.
got fucking what's his name, Ogre from motherfucking Revenge of the Nerds in that bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him.
I like when he takes and breaks the brick over his head. He's just like,
Yeah,
I love that
Revenge of the
he's got beer all the time. That's the best part. Like when he's in the hospital, he's got a beer and he's just like,
Right.
That's you right there, man. That's your spirit animal.
I'll take that. I mean, Walter's
yeah.
my spirit animal, but I'll take that too.
But I'll take it.
The villain was amazing.
The villain is your brother.
Yeah.
I really wish.
Dude, he looks just like Charlie.
I just saw Mike's brother like earlier today, and it looks just like him. It's the same dude. I'm serious. Like, I am not convinced that Charlie was not in Bloodsport.
Dude, and how many other Van Damme movies too? Because that
Charlie's
dude was
old.
in so many Van Damme
Like, I know
movies.
he's older than
Actually,
me, and I'm
the
pretty
villain
old, so.
in Bloodsport, he used to be in some Bruce Lee movies, like back in the day as a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's just he was just the bad guy.
He was just the villain. Like,
He
he'd
was
be like-
in Enter the Dragon.
Oh,
which
yes, that'd be
which
great,
Enter the
yes.
Dragon was pretty much a Kumite as well.
Right.
They had multiple fighters,
From different places.
styles, come and fight each other on an island,
Yeah. Right.
Sick. That's like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, really.
and that's probably Bruce Lee's best movie.
I think the
would
most
say.
I feel like that's what he's most known
yeah.
for.
the most
Yeah.
worthless martial art in general is capoeira. However you say that. The
Capoeira?
Brazilian.
Capoeira.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Dude,
That's
there's a
dance
Bob's,
fighting?
there's a Bob's
Dude,
Burger
I've seen
episode.
dudes doing capoeira, and it's insane.
Yeah,
It
it
is
looks
insane.
cool.
Do
It
you
looks
remember
cool.
that Only the Strong? That movie where they taught capoeira to the
It
kids?
looks so stupid.
It's amazing, dude.
Like
That-
you're just gonna, oh yeah. I'm
Bob's
gonna beat
Burgers.
you.
there's
Did you
a
ever
whole
see that,
episode
Red?
about
I mean, it may not be the most effective fighting style, but the stuff that they can do,
Yeah.
like the athleticism, is insane.
Well, I
Yeah.
agree with that, but I mean, I see like a little Olympic gymnast do shit too. That's pretty amazing. I mean,
How do you think
Doesn't
we
mean I
all
can kick my ass.
like when we got in a bind in Tekken? How the fuck do you think we won? Eddie Gordo, bro, fucking capoeira.
Law.
Shit.
I played Law on Tekken.
Oh, did you?
He was the Bruce Lee type kid.
Yeah, he
Never
was.
played Tekken, so because I had to play sports instead.
Oh, you had to play sports.
yeah.
I had to play sports instead of video games. I'm late to the game,
I
bro.
played sports too.
Yeah, my parents had a rule: either get a job or play sports.
So
So
you-
you know, my ass played sports.
Your ass did, not you.
I did it.
His body got a job.
wake
His
up
ass-
every day. Ass is gone at practice.
My hands playing Madden.
2-a-days.
That'd be funny.
My ass got
His
2 days.
parents would always be like, "Get your ass to practice." It's like,
Ass left 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
Ass drank coffee 20 minutes ago. He's gone. All
What
right.
about like Karate Kid or
See, I was
Well,
gonna say,
yeah.
I was gonna ask about Karate
I don't
Kid.
know. To me, those are good movies. So I don't consider them martial arts.
To be fair, it
The
was-
only
it was
thing,
an
Yes,
you
they
illegal
know,
are.
kick.
I
Yeah.
love Karate Kid, but when I
I do
watch
too.
it nowadays, I'm like, they ain't doing much. You know what I mean?
But I think the subtlety of the movie is what makes it such a good movie,
Right,
is
yeah.
because it's like really low key, but it's like very inspirational. Like
Well,
y'all
it's
ever
like
seen?
Rocky.
Anybody ever seen Three Ninjas?
Oh, yo.
Rocky loves Emily, dog.
Just saying. Me and my brother wore that VHS
Colt,
tape
Tom-
out. As
both
kids.
of
Ninjas.
them, both of them were tight.
Give it to
dude.
Tum Tum. He'll
Three
eat
ninjas
anything.
kick back.
I don't know if y'all have
Holy
ever
dog
seen Beverly Hills Ninja.
We just watched that the other day.
We did just watch that the other day. My flower, dude. Whenever he's blindfolds himself
Yeah.
and makes Chris Rock drive him around, that is fucking amazing.
and by the way, that has Liu Kang in it from Mortal
Yes.
Kombat.
Yes, it does. And what is he when he takes the mustache and swings it around and he throws it and it hits right in when he plays that guy. The way he laughs and talks is Chris Farley at his fucking
Dude,
finest.
Chris Farley was so fucking funny.
It was good.
Yeah.
He's the white ninja.
Yeah, I mean, just to let you
music.
know that we're doing a martial arts movie and we ended up on fucking Chris Farley. So put
Well,
that in your pipe and allegedly smoke it.
It's true.
Send us your hate mail now.
You know what? If somebody wants to shit
But if
on
y'all
us
want to
for
talk
talking
martial arts
about,
movies, send us a
someone wants
comment.
to shit on us for talking about Chris Farley, they can just fucking jump off a bridge and eat shit.
That's the Saigon whore that bit my nose off.
G7 Fox Music. If you like pina coladas.
I'm talking to my friends here.
Like we were saying from the beginning, you know, there's a lot of martial arts, kung fu movies, whatever, on like about things like The Matrix versus, you know,
Yeah, you have
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
You have
know what I mean?
sci-fi.
Five Venoms.
Yeah,
You have
Yeah.
comedy. You have straight up action. You have. I'm sure there's drama.
yeah.
Kung fu movies.
all kinds.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
But yeah, anyways, if you want to leave us a comment and say, well, that wasn't the best, God damn it, you forgot about this movie or whatever, I'm still about it.
Yeah,
Let's
the
do
one
it.
was good.
Leave it at the bottom.
I liked the one.
But
Good
Bloodsport
movie.
was dope as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, we didn't really
Eat
talk
shit.
about Jet Li that much.
Oh, Jet
Romeo Must
Li.
Die.
Yeah.
Romeo Must Die.
We did bring
Unleashed.
up Romeo Must Die for a second.
The one is like the shit though.
Unleashed. Was
Hero.
dope as fuck.
Unleashed. What is that, Hero?
But yeah, anyways, guys, we're calling it.
We are calling
Yeah,
it.
there's
We're
so many.
sleepy a-holes over
Doesn't
here.
It
We've
doesn't
had
There's
some
matter.
thousands
boozing.
of movies.
Yeah, so
We
yeah,
can't
leave us a
talk about
comment. Tell us what we missed, whether you're trying to start an argument or try to become friends, whatever.
We'll
Anyways,
probably just tell you that we love you.
I want to be your friend no
Unless
matter
you're
what you
Nick.
say.
Fuck you, Nick.
yeah, fuck Nick. But
What's up,
anyways,
Nick?
Sup, Nick?
anyways, guys, see you later, nerds.
But for real though, Terminator 2 is the best fucking movie of all time.
Yeah.